You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideas. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baby, come see me another day when money ain't a problem. And my Twitter account got about 5 million followers. I'm on a bumpy road, but I'm smooth and go like butter. fly away like beauties do after their caterpillars. I'm changing, don't need a filter. Been vibing since I was a toddler. Got the juice from my father. Maybe that's why I bother to bring this light tonight and illuminate their tomorrows, saving them from their sorrows. Hope if I lead, they follow. Cause when we need a beacon, I'ma be that shit. Little girl made it off rapping, never sold a brick or hit a lick. Appreciate the little things, alleviate the lunatics. Then maybe then I'll take your shit. Cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad. I'm feeling better and I'm stormy weather. Run off endeavors. Picked my ass off the pavement. Thought I'd be there forever. I always think I know better. I always know that I don't. I'm seeing God as a humor. Sometimes I feel like a joke. Grandmama laughing in heaven. Still ain't nothing right with my blessing. You fresh air when I'm stressing. You make me feel like it's standing. Flying away from this planet. You pick me up when I'm landing. I can't be so damn distracted. Gotta go through with my planning. I knew that we were meant to be the night I caught your show. And now we running shit but have so very far to go. And all I need is you and me, and that's the only thing I know. So go ahead and drop them draws just like before. Yo, cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
I just want to run my business and do relationship with my friends, and that's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the wall. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Da 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 da. You get on my damn nerves. My patience running thin. This ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind. you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. You spend half your life with dilated pupils. I don't think you're nice, and you treat me kinda cruel. All your moves is crazy, you compromise my safety. All your friends are shady, they tried to warn me vaguely. You patronize me daily, you never call me baby or treat me like a lady. And mainly, quite frankly, you get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is belly powders. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye at your big ribage. You should have a grip on that reckless rate, and I should take a hint, cause my resting state shouldn't be delusional. I should contemplate how we got to this conclusion. Well, we used to have some things so sweet. You had me blush and sweat me off of my feet. We used to have this shit all down to a science. Now are we sharing this? Imagine if we stood our ground. I wish that we could work this out. You get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is better powers. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. Yeah, God, problems, and you get on my damn nerves.
Y'all can't see me yet. Wait a minute. Here I am. There I go. Hey, how y'all doing out there? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every day because I am your hood unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a ton of laughter. And that's exactly what I do. How you do? How you do? Hey boo, how do you too? What are we drinking today? Water. We're back on our water. You know, I try very hard to do right. I just do wrong sometimes, and then I be quiet about my wrongdoings. But I'm very, very loud about me doing right. You know what I'm saying? Just like every other human in this world. But no, I've had a cup. Like I think I've had I had a brown soda. I had a brown soda the other day. That thing was strong, and I realized exactly why I don't drink dark colored sodas at all. I stick to a Sprite or some water. And I got my water over there. That's what I'm drinking. What you got? You said a iced coffee. Anybody else got some drinks out there? It is Thirsty Thursday. I just don't be thirsty in the morning like that. Or maybe Thirsty Thursday ain't what y'all thinking, like liquids. Maybe Thursday supposed to be like, hello, how are you doing out there today? No, let me stop. How y'all doing? I'm trying to get this Instagram back up real quick before I start my my motivation for y'all, because I actually have a really good one. My motivation came to me yesterday, having some conversation with a few of my friends or whatever, and then realizing that just like with the show, even though I was talking about different things, the premise or the underlining moral of each thing end up coming up the same. And I was like, oh, thirst for knowledge. Okay, but so I was like, that definitely has to be our motivation for today. So as soon as this pulls up, we got you. If you're out there, go ahead and say good morning, say hello, make sure everybody knows you're there. We definitely have teacher Anitra in the building. If you don't know, she's one of our admins. If you are new, say hi to her. She will give you some chocolates, maybe a little grandma peppermint. That's the big fat ones. The big fat ones are grandma peppermints. So go ahead and check on her. Say hi. We also have David out there. Hey, David. Good morning. Good morning. He says, good morning, sunshine. I'm drinking my good old water. H2s and O's. They're always great. Over on the Instagram side, I see Kenya to be exact. I think that's what that says. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all, as somebody who has dyslexia, and reading y'all Instagram names sometimes, all of the words be together, and sometimes some words together make new words that I didn't know that was not the word you was trying to get me to say. And so I'd be sorry if I say it wrong, but it's your fault. It's your fault. You should just had a regular name. Anyways, good morning, y'all. Okay, I got some motivation for y'all, and then Stoner should be in around 9 o'clock, and we've got some great stories for y'all to talk about today. I'm actually gonna give y'all a little bit of it before we get started with Stoner. That way, we already got the tea churning, because me and Stoner already been talking about them. But here's your motivation for this morning. We have to learn how to deal with conflict in ways that allow us to. Okay, what I'm trying to say sounds very manipulative. And I guess in a way it is manipulative. It's meant to be manipulative, because you're trying to get what you want without losing, right? So basically, I feel like a lot of times when we are met with conflict, the easiest resolution is violence. You know what I mean? The easiest resolution is to yell and to scream. The easiest resolution is to put your hands on somebody. I am here to say that as we work on our own accountability, as we work on that journey that we're constantly talking about that we're on, as we are trying to be better, as he's still working on me, we start to realize that you don't always have to make the other person feel pain for you to feel as though you won the battle. Y'all here with me? Because I'm going to drop something on y'all. I'm going to drop a thought for you. But I see a lot of people feeling as if fisticuffs or berating or just being loud, right? Being loud and arguing over it, that's going to win the fight. That's going to win the argument. That's going to win the battle. And it doesn't always, because nobody's listening, right? And I am here to say that instead of thinking about fighting fire with fire, think of another way to fight the fire. Yeah, you could fight fire with water, but I like the idea of sucking all the oxygen out of the room. That's a really good way of fighting a fire. Sometimes you have to shut everything down and close everything down so that you snuff that fire out. And maybe this sounded better in my head as I was talking about it yesterday. Maybe I'm not getting it out the way it's supposed to come out, but in my just looking over things on Instagram or in my research, my anthropological research of y'all, because that's how I take looking at Instagram and TikTok or whatever. I'm not being nosy and messy and all that. I'm doing research on you humans. Y'all are weird. But There's a story going around about a town that is saying that they're whites only. They don't want any Jewish people. They don't want any gay people. Of course, they don't want any minorities. They just want just purebred white people. And the response is hilarious because nobody is giving them any attention and they are completely dumbfounded by this. And it's like you just sucked all the oxygen out of their fire. You didn't have to fight them. You didn't have to bomb them. You didn't have to, you didn't have to cause any kind of trauma to yourself. Like when you fight fire with fire, somebody's going to get burned. And a lot of times it's you too. If you want to fight somebody, if you're going into every situation where you think the battle has to be physical in some way, then you're always going to come out of that battle with bruises and scars. I'm here to say that sometimes it's easier to win the battle with the least amount of force. And we keep having this conversation about right now in the world, everybody is hot. Everybody is hot. Everybody is on 10. Everybody is looking for that moment that they can release this anger and frustration that's being built up, even if you don't deserve all of that they're giving you, right? It's just the fact that you took them there, so you're going to get it. I'm here to say, start paying attention to that when people want that attention. Start paying attention to it when people just want the fight. It's not about being right. It's not about solving, coming up with a solution. It's not about fixing anything. People just want the fight. And I'm here to say, if you come across that, right now is a really good time to practice removing the oxygen from the room instead of fighting fire with fire. Am I on my own with this one? If I am, that's cool. I get it. I definitely understood what the message was for me and how it worked out. But if it didn't work for y'all, that's cool. I'm okay with that. I am. Cuz I can't be spot on all the time, right? But looking at where we are in our world, where somebody just driving past us and cutting us off will allow for us to be willing, like really willing, to drive like a maniac to prove a point, to cut them off, to possibly kill ourselves in a rage of anger and frustration because somebody curved over in front of us too close, to be willing to take that person's life for such a small infraction. And whether it's your ego, whether it's the inability to be able to humble thyself in that moment, whether it's the fact that we are really literally just that hot, I don't know. But I'm saying somebody is bringing attention to you right now. Like I'm just putting this on your frontal lobe. The next time you're out and they forgot to give you ketchup, think about this, y'all. Right now, somebody lost their life because they put too much mayonnaise on a sandwich. That's what I'm talking about. And in that argument somewhere, there was a moment where one of those two people could have humbled themselves and just took the oxygen out of the room and cut off the fight. I can guarantee you, I can tell you how this went. Hey, man, you put too much mayonnaise on my sandwich. Man, F your sandwich. You're going to take this, whatever. You fix my sandwich right or give my money back. I ain't giving you nothing back. Eat this sandwich however I made it. It ain't that much mayonnaise, whatever. Pow, pow. Damn, I'm dead because I didn't have enough humility within myself to say, okay, if you feel like it's too much mayonnaise, let me get another bun. Here, is this enough? Is this better for you? Or, damn, I don't like how much mayonnaise you put on my sandwich. Don't even worry about it. When I get it, I'm just going to pull all of that off of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many ways that we are choosing to engage, where there are a lot of times you could just fix your crown and realize that the arguments of peasants have nothing to do with you. Take the oxygen out of the room. It's the emotional part of it. It's the y'all ever seen or heard that quote where they were like, if if you argue with a fool long enough, you forget who the fool is? Or something like, if you arguing with a fool from a distance, no one could tell who the fool is. What is it? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. What's the quote? What's the quote? Anyways, I think about that quote often. My grandma told me that once, and I think about that quote often, especially when I'm about to get into it with somebody. And then I try to choose what my next steps are going to be. But that was all that was on my heart. And maybe it didn't hit where it's supposed to. Maybe it didn't sound right when I go edit this back. Maybe, what I'm saying, I'll get some clips of it that sound a little, that definitely gave what I was trying to give. And I see y'all giving me hearts and stars and clovers and all that other stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I want more for it to have hit and landed. I think that's more important for me right now because, like I said, I would hate to see somebody I love in a situation where they can't fix it. They can't come back from it. And in hindsight, if you would have just walked away, in hindsight, if you would have been like, it's not really worth that. Like, okay, I give you one for y'all right now. I have worked in enough fast food restaurants to know, okay, that there are other ways to go about getting your refund. Y'all are literally getting shot over chicken. Okay. Y'all are fighting over burgers and fries. Okay. Let me tell you what you should do instead. If you go into an establishment, your order is messed up, they don't give you what you want, and after you have asked politely for a refund or to get a replacement on your food or whatnot, no, they will not replace the food if you've already eaten it. Okay. They won't replace the food if you throw it at them either. But if you're asking for a replacement on the food for them to make it right, or if you're asking for the refund and they don't want to do it, say, okay, you have the receipt. Usually on the receipt, corporate's phone number is there, or the franchise phone number is there, the district manager's phone number, something. If it is not, y'all can use Chat GPT for everything else. Y'all can Google everything else to prove when y'all are right. Why not use Chat GPT to find out the information for corporate? Just call corporate. You could stand there in the store. Call corporate. Hey, I'm at location such and such. I was trying to buy, a burger. This didn't come off right. The management here is not agreeing to give me my refund back. Can you do something? One of two things is going to happen. Corporate is always going to try to make you feel good. They are. And corporate don't want problems with videos and everything else. So you're either going to get coupons and discounts or something like that for you to come back and them to give you more, or corporate will call the establishment and tell them to give you a refund. Just be patient. Just be patient. Give it a minute. But y'all are so on red to be right now and to humiliate the other person or to dominate or to express some authoritative figure over them. You're going to do what I want you to do, that y'all aren't even getting what you want done, and then you end up with way more problems than you wanted. Y'all seen that video of that lady came in at McDonald's arguing about her order and she got knocked upside the head with a hot pot of coffee? I bet you she don't even remember what she ordered after she got knocked in the face with a hot pot of coffee. Am I not Am I not making sense? I'm just saying, y'all need to start acting like adults. I expect this from teenagers. I do, because their frontal lobe isn't developed. But a lot more of you adults need to start acting like y'all have read The Art of War. And if you haven't read The Art of War, go read The Art of War, or at least just ask ChatGPT to give you a synopsis of what The Art of War is about. Because Jesus. All right, let me see. Let me go to the comment section. David says, I have to say once again, you are speaking on something that I am working on with myself. David, you know what? I'm starting to believe that the universe is using me to get to you, because maybe you're not listening. Okay. It can't be that every time I say something, I'm talking directly to you. Because if I am, you can't tell me that the universe is not trying to get in contact with you, and you is not listening. But if I gotta be your conduit, and if I have to be the one to, like, from the universe's thoughts to my mouth to your ears, please, please, please stay tuned and keep letting me know. Because I will keep continuing to tell the universe, God, Yahweh, Buddha, Muhammad, apples and oranges, whoever it is that you believe in, I will continue to let them know that I am being obedient and I am passing on the message. Because I promise you, some mornings I don't feel as if this message be for me. And then some days I feel as though absolutely this message was for me. But it really does tickle my pickle when somebody lets me know, okay, you talking straight to me. You talking straight to me. It's like when you at church and the pastor preaching, and he be like, is there a saint in the building that can feel what I'm saying? And it's hallelujah. Hallelujah. I feel like the pastor when I be like, you know what? Pastor was talking to me this morning. Reverend Rains was talking to me today. And that it makes me feel good. So I'm glad you got the message. I really am. He says, thank you for that motivation piece right there, because I really needed to hear that. I'm very glad that you got the message that you needed. I'm very glad. He also says, if you argue with a fool long enough, you become the fool. And it's another one where that's definitely one of them, but it's another one too. But I'm glad that you got the message. I really am. And as always, if you're out there and David said the universe knows that I listen to you. And I'll take that. I'll take that. So speaking of, just a couple of things in the news. Stoner Brown will be in the building shortly. When he gets in here, we're going to start talking about some things. First of all, my mom is one of the biggest conspiracy theorists I know. Okay. We have had this conversation. If you don't know who my mama is, then just understand I've heard some really crazy things over my lifetime. And if you live long enough, a conspiracy theorist will be right way more times than you want to admit. Okay. So I have just learned at this point to listen and then just be quiet and wait. My mom told me a long time ago that fluoride was bad for you, that it messed with your brain, and that it was in the water. My mom said that. Oh, my mom said that long time ago. And the fact that I be reading articles that absolutely solidify what my mom said just be killing me, right? Another one is, I've never been an organ donor, but I absolutely believe in the donation process. But you will never catch me put organ donor on my license. I don't care how much you are trying to save me $8 or whatever. I'll pay the extra, because if you are a organ donor, my mom used to tell me that if you are an organ donor, especially as a Black person, they will let you die. Soon as they see organ donor on there, they will stop trying to save you and they will let you die. And people used to think that was crazy. Now we have stories coming out where they are showing and telling that people are still alive, and there are companies and there are doctors and there are like things that have happened where they're like, nah, we need them organs though. And they're like, but that person is still alive. And they're like, but we need them organs for these people. Also, my mom used to say that they would snatch up homeless people and they would take their organs and they would give them to rich people. And again, I hate to say, my mama was kind of right on that one. My mom also believes that the earth is flat. So you see how there are times when I be like, what do I believe? What do I don't believe? Anyways, saying all that to say that that was my upbringing. And so sometimes I see the conspiracy before it even gets here, right? Like I see the conspiracy before it even happens. I told y'all with the lady and the kid being kidnapped, I told y'all this is a ransom issue, baby. And that unfolded perfectly, right? Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Me and Stone are about to talk about this, but that man that ran up into that building that got the NFL in it, that's a conspiracy. That's a cover up. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna talk about it today. I ain't gonna get a whole lot into it. I'm gonna wait for Stoner to get here, but that's a cover up. That they saying that man was there for the NFL and that he had a letter in his pocket. I absolutely believe it's a cover up. We're gonna talk about it. Also, we're gonna talk about the towns that are trying to become whites only. We have some towns that have decided to segregate themselves from other individuals, and they have bought land, and they have rules and everything else. And like I said, sometimes you got to just take the oxygen out of the fire, and we'll talk about that situation as well. And we'll get a couple of responses from other Caucasian people who are finding out about this city and if they're ready to go run and join as well. Also, we are going to talk about what's the other one? What was the other one? It was another one. Fellas, we cannot. Every time y'all be like, nah, men ain't that bad, this, that, and the third. One of y'all show up for y'all species and show just how low down, dirty, rat bastard you can be. Y'all heard this story about the UPS worker whose kids have subsequently been taken away from her because some random person came and saw that her kids were in the back of her UPS truck while she was at work. Have y'all heard about this? Oh, we gonna go down this rabbit hole because this bastard of a man, he sucks. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that too. But now we're gonna go to a commercial break because this is not a podcast. This is a radio show. We are live right now. Okay. If I had a fork, I'd put it on my nose so you could see that we live, but we are live right here at the Hits 92.3 studios. This is All Hustle, No Fear. I could be playing your commercial next. I could, but you haven't gone on allhustlenofear.com to submit your information so that we could partner together and I could be, marketing for you, especially since it's my 6-year anniversary and we're doing 40% off across the board. So I could be playing your music. I could be advertising you right now, but it's you. I'm just going to say that it's you, but it's all right. This right here, this is, Willie Hint. Go on Willie Hint's page. He got about 3 good videos that he done uploaded. The one about Genuine, that's hilarious. The one about the chicken, that's hilarious. And it's one more on there that Willie Hint had me damn near peeing on myself this week. I swear to God, that boy funny as shit. Here go Willie Hint with Summer Jam 77. Y'all stay tuned.
Look, let me get it. It's about another one, I put it on your fitted. Willing here, baby, but who the baby sitting me and play? They can stomach it, they put it around and shit it. I'm a Booker T and 95, can you dig it? Okay, we coming for you niggas, say it, I meant it. Downtown Atlanta, I was running by the city. When I found out I can really do it, so I did it. I'ma rock this shit like I want to. Ooh, I'ma fuck around and move. Go against the tribe, you can fuck around and lose. Shit hit so hard, they can fuck around and sue, and I'ma win. I'ma win that, this my house, you a house, get Sinbad. Picture me a goat, when you snap it, can you send that? We gon' drop this and they gon' feel it like an impact. I'm a different type of nigga on the microphone. And I'm from the 6, see we talking about his own. And I'ma let y'all have it, but right now it's all about me, like in my song. If you want smoke, boy, you better buy a bone. Me and Teasy, we in the zone like we by the zone. If you got heart, you can ride along. Y'all can't see me to the end of the show. Bicon, wait a minute. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna make another run again. Me and Blade finna. Me and Blade finna.
Me and him finna make another run again. Me and him finna make another run again. Me and him finna make another run again.
Me and Blade make it to the whole summer.
I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. You know who I am. You gon' get this dance. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, 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 yeah, I like it, yeah, I like it, yeah, I like it, yeah. What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you, what if I told you, what if I told you?
I'ma stand on my bitch naive. I know kid, ain't no kid by me. I ain't playing, I'm for real. I was inside C, but I see I gotta fuck it up again. Lights, please. Oh, I got him, but I gotta hit him with a light feed. When I'm on that stage, don't nobody hype me. I'm the franchise boy, but no got a white tee. And ain't over to the lady saying in the right key. What you say?
I'm working. Like I ain't got no money.
Let her word in, let her word in, let her word in.
I'm working.
Let her word in.
Like I ain't got no money. Let me get it now.
What you say?
I'm working. Like I ain't got no money.
Let her word in, let her word one time. What you say?
I'm working.
Let her word in.
I ain't got no money.
One time, what you say?
I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. You know who I am. You gon' get this dance. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, I like it, I like it when you jam. I like it, 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 yeah, I like it, yeah, I like it, yeah, I like it, yeah. What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you to shake this shit on, shake this shit on, shake this shit on? What if I told you, what if I told you, what if I told you?
Good God.
Hey hustlers, ready to level up your wardrobe? Check out All Hustle, No Fear, the brand that keeps your grind strong and fearless. From our stylish hoodies to trendy t-shirts to our motivational mugs, we've got you covered. And for a limited time only, grab your exclusive Jesus Drugs Only hoodies.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag Agram.
Don't wait. Visit allhustlenofear.com and gear up today. Show the world you hustle hard and fear nothing. All Hustle, No Fear. Wear your ambition. Shop now at www.allhustlenofear.com.
Every day is a new choice. We make our beds and we lie in them. Who do you want to lay down with? called you up on Saturday. Sunday night, you calling me over and over and over again, telling me that you're ready to rock me steady, rock steady. I got you so addicted. I should've never let you taste my love, my love. Damn right, I wanna see you again, but I'm not ready for no love affair. Still you ask me why this happening, when I told you that my heart wasn't there. I handle business on the weekday, but you can have me on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Take it from me, from me, from me. Take it from me, from me, from me. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Take it from me, from me, from me. Gonna be hard. Take it from me, from me, from me. Oh. Damn right, I wanna see you again, but I'm not ready for no love affair. And still you ask me what is happening, when I told you that my heart wasn't there. I handle business on the weekday, but you can have me on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to wait. Take it from me, baby. Take it from me, take it from me, take it from me, baby. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Don't wanna leave me alone. From me, from me. Take it from me, from me, from me. Oh.
Decatur, Lithonia, Conyers, Covington, McDonough, and all surrounding areas. Something Special Bar and Lounge presents Music Bingo and Karaoke. That's right, you heard me. Music Bingo and Karaoke every Wednesday at Something Special Bar and Lounge. On the 1 and 2s, we got DJ P-Joe. Not to mention, we got the host with the most, Kells. We got drink specials, plus the full kitchen, seafood dip, salmon bites, sweet heat wings, jerk chicken egg roll. From 5 to 7 is our happy hour. Mix and match, 2 items, looking for good vibes, delicious drinks, delicious food. Something Special Bar and Lounge, 1377 Old McDonough Highway, Conyers, Georgia. The best spot on the east side. Express lunch on the go. Not to mention now open for lunch from 11 to 3 Monday through Friday. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Something Special Bar and Lounge.
So it seems I got some enemies, yeah. I can feel it in your energy, yeah. I see you hating on what's meant to be, but a nigga too blessed to be stressed out. I'm too blessed, too blessed to, I'm too blessed to be stressed out. I'm too blessed, too blessed to, I'm too blessed to be stressed. We been kicking it hard for a minute. I cherish the memories all that we been through. I guess that I didn't prepare for the moment that we couldn't work through our issues. Difference between us and time is the reason, and really I can't even blame you. It is what it is. I gotta forgive. Shit, I don't wanna change you. I gotta respect we had a connection, that she was the truth. The natural selection, I call it divine intervention. No lessons when I was a youth, had different direction. We had to define our blessings for trying to get in the game. I still came through in the clutch, fourth quarter with range. I'm calling static on the line, lose my senses, destined for greatness while stuck in place with my mental dedication. But still at times I will forget myself, caught up in some shit, hesitation I probably felt because of empty validation from somebody else. I never wanted to be amongst some. Watch your step, take me back to realer times when we was fine. We could talk without the drama. Now we fuss and fight, living life, bonding over trauma. I'll release you. Good.
Release you. Said I release you. Ooh.
I was with you to that last note.
Hey, I got all them notes. We got Stoner Brown in the building. How you doing? How you doing? So I just want to preface this and let you know already, okay? I told one of your fans, okay? I told one of your fans that you were going to be on today. And I told him the topic that we were going to talk about first, right?
Okay.
And she immediately said, "Oh, I get to see Stoner Brown mad."
Oh gosh.
She said, "Oh, when
y'all don't know me, nigga, you don't know me. You don't know me. I already know who it is, Anitra. You don't know me, Anitra. You ain't never heard me. You don't know me."
She said, "Oh, he's gonna be yelling." Yes. They love Mad Stoner Brown.
Why y'all like Mad Stoner Brown? Y'all don't even like. If I'm a really nice guy.
And I think, and you know what? I think that's why they like Mad Stoner Brown, because it's so genuine when you do it, and it's not it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but
things just tick me off. Y'all can blame my father because Mad Marlon Brown is way worse than Mad Stoner Brown.
It's
way worse.
Though. So okay, I started my motivation off this morning by basically telling everybody that I need y'all to just start realizing that everybody is hot right now, right?
Yes,
everybody is like really on fire right now. And a lot of times we hear the old adage of you got to fight fire with fire. And I'm here to say maybe at this point we need to try a different way, right? And I'm thinking, instead of fighting fire with fire, let's remove the oxygen and just kill the fire, right? And sometimes that means taking your ego out of things. Sometimes that means humbling yourself in the situation and just saying, there's another way that I can do this. Because
sometimes that means not even acknowledging whatever is going on,
or engaging at all.
When you said taking away the oxygen, I immediately thought, well, you're taking away the energy to the fire. Whatever the energy is, you're just like, hey, I'm not going to deal with that. This is not where I'm at right now. Okay.
And we're just gonna take that out of there. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that.
You
take
like
the oxygen.
Okay,
out the fire.
bet. I appreciate that. Because I was
like
I don't know if y'all are catching what I'm putting down.
No, that's a dope, because oxygen is the energy.
Right.
If you decide to kill a fire that's just a great way to think of how to fight the fire without having to be the fire.
Exactly. And without getting hurt as well, because if you're fighting fire with fire, something's going to get burned, and it could possibly be you as well. And it's like, I'm looking at a lot of the things that are going on in our communities, and it's the same events happening over and over again. You get cut off in traffic, you get mad, and now we have a whole road rage incident. They don't make your sandwich right. They ran out of chicken. They did something wrong. So now you're getting shot over a hamburger. You know what I mean? Like, there's so
over
many
a Subway sandwich, which literally happened.
That
literally happened in Atlanta.
Because too much mayonnaise was on the sandwich. And that's not the first time that happened. That happened somewhere else, and a young lady was killed because they forgot the mayonnaise on her sandwich at Blimpie's. That's why I was like, it's the same things, and they're repeating themselves. And it's not like, oh, this doesn't happen. Like I hate to say this, but the boomers are right when they're like, y'all is too sensitive.
When you talk about Gen X and millennials and all that stuff.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Just across, even them. they're sensitive. It's just what you know their trigger is, right? For them, it's racism or capitalism or whatever else.
It's the same things. It's just the boomer generation didn't recognize emotions.
Right.
All the generations after, now your emotions are valid as instead of them just being your personal emotions. Now people are like, oh, you got to respect my emotions. I don't got to respect shit just because you feel that way. But now feelings have become validated. So now arguments,
and they supersede everything.
Yep.
And they even supersede logic.
Oh,
they
definitely.
Supersede when you are wrong. Like
Definitely.
they supersede so many things. And it's at a point where just when you start seeing it happen, when you really start feeling in the thick of it, just remove the oxygen from the situation. And a lot of times that might mean humbling yourself. Don't feel like that's an ego. Like everybody wanted, oh, I ain't about to let them punk me. How about instead of I'm not going to let them punk me, I'm not going to lower myself to a peasant's problems. I say that to myself so much. I don't have time for peasant issues. I got queen shit to deal with. There's bigger problems over here than worried about if you cut me off or if you know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to be disrespected. By who? I'd rather not be disrespected or check somebody who's going to be in my life all the time, that I see all the time, when they disrespect me, to put it into that so we don't have that further issue, than to check some random person on the street that I ain't never going to cross their path again and don't give a fuck about their existence.
Very true.
Y'all got to start making different decisions. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of these stories that we got today, that's the baseline of it. When you really think about it, the baseline of it is take the oxygen out of the room, right? So the first one we got here is the one that teacher Anitra is waiting on from you. Have you heard about? There's a video going around where a lady is somebody walks up to the UPS van, the U.S. Postal van, and they open the back of the truck and they find two little girls that aren't in car seats that are in the back of the van, and then a younger, she looked like a preteen or whatever that was sitting back there.
Which was no. This was the thing about that. That's a little boy.
Excuse me, what?
When you watch the video again, if that's not a little boy, she looked like her daddy.
Wait. First of all, coming from a little girl who looked just like her damn daddy, and that's why I wear my eyelashes and my eyebrows the way I do and put on lip gloss. Fuck you, man.
Hey, man. Sometimes, I fell in love with a girl who looked like her daddy. You know what I'm saying? She had the good looks from her daddy. I'm just saying, when this motherfucker hopped out the car and tried to swing the little braids, I thought that was all man head. I was like, damn, wow. And then anyway.
Okay.
What's going on, Chris?
Queen is cracking.
What's going on,
now.
Queen?
Okay, wait a minute. So let me show the video. Oh, it's still pulling up. Okay, so
what's going on, Wavy?
This isn't something that the news has picked up, so we don't have a whole. We just have the investigators of TikTok who have given us, the run by run and the play by play. So
yes, this is getting deeper.
Yeah, it's because there's so much more to it than it looks like. Right at first, it looks like somebody's just
randomly opened a postal office truck and found 3 kids in it. Now,
right.
The initial story, shocking, shameful. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
But how is this any different from when you go into McDonald's or something like that and you see them kids over in the corner that sleep because their mama is the manager at McDonald's and she don't have no daycare? Then twins, them two little ones.
All of that shit is
daycare for them is more than whatever she getting paid a week.
Let me say, daycare, of course, but all of that shit is ridiculous to me because every time I hate to say this, but every time I meet a woman who has children and she says she doesn't have any help from her family, she usually has a toxic relationship with her family.
The only reason why I'm going to say that no to that is for somebody like me and the way I grew up.
Now that's different.
My mom moved to a completely different city on the other side of the country, and so she didn't have
understandable, but there's still a community around you that someone in that community can help you, or you can figure something out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, because I've seen it happen with my own mom. You get tunnel vision. You get so turned off by people turning you down and not coming through for you that you just feel like, yo, I'm gonna just me and my kids just gonna go through it. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but from being from a child from that environment, you do a disservice to the children. You know what I'm saying? Because not only have I had to go through it with my mom when we had to be at our job while she was working and shit like that, I had to go through that with my dad. There was 2 years when I lived with my dad. He was a single father, and he couldn't find help for certain shit, and we had to go to work with my dad. That shit was weird. That shit is not anything that a kid should go through, especially in a place. Now, luckily, my dad worked for transit, so we would work.
Just riding the train.
Nah, we wasn't even working in train. He worked in like a substation, so
Okay.
we're in the building with him while he's
Okay.
working the working the
Yeah.
different stuff. In the case of my mom was working at a print house. So again, we weren't in front of public and stuff like that. People were coming in and we're in the back playing. But that McDonald's shit, when there's so many people coming in and out the fucking door that could do something to your kids while you turn, it don't take 2 seconds while you dropping some fries. That shit's ridiculous. This shit that happened with the fucking postal car, which, all right, so everybody, let's get to that.
Okay, let's play the video. Let's play the video for him. Let's play the video for him. Okay, here's the video. Here's the first video, because there's going to be a second video that gives us a completely different perspective, because that's when he going to start yelling. Here we go. Here's the first one.
I got it all on video. He in there. My man coming to get my kids. Let me go get the address for you.
That little boy, you a boy, Damon. That's a boy, Damon.
He's stupid.
No, he do his job too. He worked.
Oh, this is the full video. I hadn't seen the full video. Now the kid just crying and shit. Why she ain't just pull off? And then she had to go for it. That's a boy.
Truck, and he tried to kids. I tried to make it seem like I was delivering mail out of my truck with my kids, which I wasn't. I was actually in front of the daycare waiting on my guy to come get my kids, and that's it, because he said he couldn't get them. If you couldn't get them, why were you there? And I was there picking up my kids and waiting. And the only reason why they was in that mail truck with the door closed, because I told my daughter to get the kids up in there and close it, which it was AC blowing. But I told her to get them in there and close it, so he wouldn't take my kids to him and a brother. Basically, they tried to set me up to make it seem like I'm an unfit mother so he can get off child support. And I'm so tired. I've been going through this for a year and a half, and I've been trying to ignore it because I'm like, I'm not going to give him my energy. But now you're trying to jeopardize my job. And then he put emergency full custody in place, meaning like he put an order of protection. So therefore, I cannot be around my kids until April 15th when we go back to court. And it's killing me. Now, this is wrong, but I'm trying to stay strong because anybody know me, I love my babies. I'm not no unfit mother. I've been on my job for 2 years. I'm not going to jeopardize my job. Not even help him get in my post office. I'm not going to jeopardize my job and ride around with my kids. I'm not going to do that. And I don't even have a car right now, but I'm working on getting a car because I gave him my car back because I don't want him to know what kind of car I got. I even had to move because he was harassing me. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. So, look, I did put a GoFundMe up. Like, look, I just need some help trying to get a family law lawyer. Anybody got some information? Send me the best one. I just need help. I need my kids back. I can't. I work too hard. I'm not no unfit mother.
Okay, so let me tell y'all, there are a couple of different things running around, right? Some people are saying that this is a setup so that she could get the GoFundMe so that she could get money or whatever, right?
Right.
But they're also saying, though, that the kids were taken away from her and that the baby daddy is doing this so that he doesn't have to pay child support. So, let's go.
Okay, so first of all, for the people who thinking that the baby daddy's not going to have to pay child support, you're fucking crazy, because now the state has the kids. The state is going to demand child support. If you on any one of those kids' birth certificates, the state is coming after his ass. So if you're saying that he wanted to get the kids taken away so that he wouldn't have to pay child support, you fucking nuts, because the state's not going.
Or he just might not know that if the kids get taken away, he still would have to pay child support.
Yeah,
it's quite possible that he still did it, and he was dumb enough not to know the law.
I know that. Yeah, I'm saying that if he or anyone else thinks that this is how you curtail or skirt child support, you're fucking crazy. Okay. Because
just in case some of y'all other ones get ideas,
right?
It ain't gonna go down like that.
It ain't gonna work like that.
That ain't gonna work.
That does not work. Especially once the state has your children. Not only do you pay child support, the mother pays child support. Both parents end up paying child support because now the state is the ward of your children. Your children are a ward of the state, but they know they have parents. So they're gonna make you pay for everything that the state has to do. You're not getting off on that. That's first of all. Second of all, after I watched a couple of videos, a lot of people saying that it was the dad setting it up, and then other people are talking about she did this for the GoFundMe. If it was the dad, you know that bitch would have been going crazy. It wouldn't have been no sitting down in the fucking truck and
Well, in the first video, she was directly in his face. She was cussing him out. She was trying to fight, but she was trying to fight
kids. But she was trying to fight. Initially, what it looked like to me was I thought about the dad situation when everybody started saying it, but it's just somebody opened the car door for my kids.
But how would you know? Okay, so see, this is where I think it was the baby daddy, and he did know that the kids were in there, because in a mail, if the kids are in a mail truck, right? And the mail truck was closed, and it's one of the new ones with the AC in it, right? So it's not like they had to be open. Why would you go inside of a mail truck?
Remember the story. Remember what she says. I pulled up to the daycare to pick up my kids. That means you walked in there, you got your kids in your uniform, and you walked back to the truck.
Okay.
So any random person coming to pick their kids up is seeing you load your kids into a fucking federal truck.
Okay, but it's 200 degrees outside right now.
And that's exactly why I'm going to open the door, because you got your fucking kids in in a federal truck with no windows.
No, but the new ones have AC.
So what? They got AC. Who knows if it's turned on? When you first load them kids in that truck.
But that's what she said. She said they in there with the AC on.
That's because she been in there and cranked it up. The first minute I saw you load them kids in that truck after you walked out the fucking thing, I'm snatching the door open, get these fucking kids out of this federal truck with my motherfucking mail. My motherfucking mail is about to get crayon drawn on it. The fuck are you doing? I understand the situation, and I'm totally sympathetic. But you could have stood on the street. You could, and if your boyfriend bitch ass was supposed to be there, tell him to pull up at the daycare and pay the fucking late fee. People that is a federal truck. Niggas social security checks is in there. Niggas paychecks is in there. Niggas fucking drug related, all kinds of shit that your kids ain't supposed to be a fucking around.
I can feel that.
And if something goes wrong, I could sue the holy shit out of at USPS. Why are you putting your fucking kids in this federal truck? I feel sorry for you. I can understand, and I can understand if it even is the father and set your ass up, because he's seen your stupid ass do that before. He didn't set you up that day because it was a random thing. That fucker, and if it was him, you all kinds of fuck ass nigga. Okay? You all kinds of fuck ass nigga. Because if you thought this shit was gonna work in you, because you probably don't even want the fucking kid. You probably just want to fucking make her life
bad. Yeah, you just trying to make
you just trying her shit miserable, make her shit miserable. But bitch, you should not have gave him the opportunity. You gave him the motherfucking the evidence. Why are you doing this? Why the fuck are you doing this? There's no reason for you to be loading your kids up into a federal government issued truck in your fucking uniform. What are you doing? Is you lucky that
was she on break? She obviously was at work because she had the work truck. So she obviously was on her, clocked in some kind of capacity. Right. Even you got the truck and everything.
Right. Even when you're on break at work, you're still at work.
You're still at work. So she definitely was at work conducting at home business.
Mhm.
So there is that.
Mhm.
You know, one thing about it over here at All Hustle No Fear, we gonna hold you accountable, or we gonna hold ourselves accountable 360, right, all the way around. And so if he's wrong, what Stoner's basically saying is, but wait a minute, she got some wrongness on this too, and you got to hold her accountable for what she did as well. Because okay, so what's the GoFundMe for? Is the GoFundMe because we feel sorry for you that you got your kids taken, and so now we're paying to get you a car because that's what you were talking about?
Mhm.
Or is the GoFundMe for us to pay for the litigation or the process for you to get, like, what's the GoFundMe for?
I think she lost her job behind this. I think they're reporting that. Of course, ain't no major reports, but I saw somebody say that she might have lost her job and fired, which I would expect 100%.
Right, because you were at work doing something you weren't supposed to do.
Right. It specifically says when you take that.
Ain't nobody else supposed
job.
to be in that truck.
Ain't nobody else supposed to be in that
Ain't
truck.
nobody else supposed to be in that truck.
Ain't nobody supposed to. You're not supposed to put shit in niggas' mailbox because it's federal.
So do you think he's gonna get in trouble in some kind of way because he did mess with a federal?
No, because you're just an innocent bystander trying to look out for some children. Like if you walked in the mall and you saw some kids in the car and you busted their window.
Cause Sunshine will. I'm telling y'all right now.
Right.
I'm busting all of them.
Right.
I'm letting you know. I've said this a couple of times. If I see your kids in the car, I'm not waiting to call the police. I'm gonna bust all the windows.
Your fucking window.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust the windows out first.
Right.
Then
So,
I'm gonna call the police and tell them that I
we'll
busted the windows out.
And we'll go from there.
And did. And did.
But
here go another video from somebody else's perspective of what she was saying, and she's just adding to some of the stuff that she's saying. Here we go.
Mail truck, trying to make it look like she was an unfit mother for the world to see it. And remember, I kept on saying, I said, how did they know that her kids was in the back of that truck? Well, come to find out, it was the baby daddy and his brother. So yeah, the kids' uncle and their dad was the one set the whole thing up, trying to make this mother look bad. And come to find out, she was not delivering mail. She was in front of the daycare where the daddy said that he didn't have time to pick them up. So she was picking her own kids up and waiting for her boyfriend to come up and relieve her and get her kids. Yeah, the boyfriend. She was waiting on her boyfriend to come and get her kids that her baby daddy said he didn't have time or he couldn't come and get, while him and his nephew out there playing games with a video with a phone, you know what I'm saying, and trying to make her look bad. Now they have taken her kids or whatever. She can't see her kids or however it's going. Long story short, this baby dad's just doing all this stuff right here because she said they've been going through this for the past year because he don't want to be on child support. That's right. He don't want to be on child support. So he has jeopardized his baby mom, the mother of his kids, being separated from her children that he refused to come and get so he could make this video. Ain't that something? Ladies, be very careful who you have.
All right. Just adding on this.
Yeah, but there's so many things wrong with this. If y'all been going through this for a year, why you ain't parked the fucking UPS truck and catch an Uber? Why you ain't let the boyfriend pull up late and pay the late fee? Because that's what it is at the daycare. Oh, we had to keep the kids late.
And so you got to pay the late fee.
And pay the late fee. Why you ain't let the boyfriend pull up and grab you and then y'all went and got the kids? You know what I'm saying?
David said both parents are wrong in this situation.
Both parents are wrong.
Yeah.
Both parents are wrong.
I agree.
It just so happened that the parent that was on duty at work is the one who's going to suffer the most. But if it's like we all, niggas know about crazy baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? That's like me and my baby mama going through some shit and I pull up with a bitch and she flipped the fuck out. I'm not pulling up with a bitch again. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just asking for whatever bullshit that's going to come with it.
Or better yet, if you knew during the relationship that your baby mama was the jealous type, why would you think she not going to be the jealous type after the relationship is over and she still wants you? Like some of y'all really do be adding fuel to the fire instead of just removing the damn oxygen. I love it when I love it when something works all the way around.
What's
You know
up,
what I mean?
Shaka? My brother shot us out. What's up, Shaka?
What's up?
My little big brother. This is my little brother.
Your little big brother, but he bigger than you.
This nigga's a fucking Samoan.
Oh my god.
This
so are
nigga's
your
fucking
children.
yeah.
So are your
Yeah.
damn children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this the next one. This is absolutely
I feel
hilarious.
sorry for them, but both of them parents should be locked up in some bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, because y'all both playing with the community. And I think that's something that we need to start standing business on too. When we know that people is using us in their foolishness, we take the oxygen out of the room. Don't be, because y'all have given this way more attention than it deserves. This ain't got nothing to do with us. This is none of our business. And all the excitement around it is messiness.
I can't wait till some shit happen to me so I can start a GoFundMe.
Man,
God damn, bro.
I'm telling you.
The next thing that happened to me,
I'm getting on there.
I'm getting me a GoFundMe.
I'm getting me on there.
If
Don't
I go to
you do
McDonald's
that.
and them niggas forgot my nuggets,
Hey.
I need a GoFundMe.
Fund me, go. Fund me, yo. Whatever. Okay, so this next one. Have you heard about the whites only town?
Yes.
They got a couple of them popping
Arkansas
up. Arkansas,
and
Missouri, Oklahoma.
No,
too?
Arkansas, Missouri. Then they've been talking about Oklahoma next.
Yeah. And well, let's just show the people. Here we go.
No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
you don't let everyone in your home.
Around 40 people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labour, the women take care of the children who live here full time. It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do.
You might be wondering how any of this can be legal. Return to the Land is structured as a private members association, which they believe allows them to discriminate on the basis of ethnicity, along with other factors. That has yet to be tested in the courts and may well fail. The Arkansas Attorney General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting, and that there is no room for racial discrimination in Arkansas or anywhere in a free society.
Collectively, we don't give a fuck.
Right. Look, you must have felt it in my spirit. Nobody gives a fuck. I just want
collectively and disrespectfully.
We don't give
a fuck about this.
Please.
Or y'all. Like,
Please.
go on out there and do that.
Please.
Look, for everybody who is saying that these people are just looking for attention or whatever, I'm absolutely loving all of y'all who are sucking the oxygen out of the room and not giving them the attention, because that is all that they are looking for. Let me tell you something. One thing about this that I can honestly understand and I can believe is that when they said these are zillennials and millennials, this ain't gonna last long. Y'all can't start a fucking fire. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you think I'm worried about y'all, if you think any part of me is worried about y'all and at all, I'm telling you right now, I know enough about history to know y'all will be back with us before we come crawling to y'all. How do I know this? Because if it wasn't for the Indians, Plymouth Rock would have knocked y'all the fuck out. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Donner Party ate each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Arkansas ain't hot 24 hours, 300. Y'all ain't gonna have no air conditioned units out there. Y'all got these millennial and zillennial white girls in the goddamn country with no zeet and no bug spray, no tacos, no tacos.
Well, unfortunately, they've got white folk credit, so they'll be able to buy and ship whatever they need to have to where they are.
And
Only-
y'all absolutely should not do it. Once you figure out what the address is, where it is, respectfully decline the order. Don't do it. They shouldn't be able to get no damn DoorDash out there. They shouldn't
Hey,
get no.
You ask them now. Listen, I could see if they did this in Atlanta, we'd have all the right and all the power to fight this or even just boycott it, whatever. But they chose Arkansas and they chose Missouri. Arkansas is a state that is probably 85% white. Missouri is another state that is 90% white. So you asking white folks to tell other white folks, I'm not going to take your white folks' money for all this air conditioning that you need shipped up into the middle of nowhere. They're going to take that money.
Okay, well, speaking of white folks, let's see how the white folks feel about this. Let's see if they ready to go join. Here goes some white folks. Let's see what she say.
Now, here's the question. Are they from that area and that group? If they from anywhere blue Democrat, I can't listen to nothing you say.
Whites only community. Only white people are going to be allowed. Oh, probably shouldn't listen to that. So only white people are going to be allowed. What do you mean people aren't mad about that? Okay, but they're supposed to get really mad about it. Well, how about not just only whites, but no Jews either? We want whites only that are non-Jews. And we have the best attorney. Nobody's suing us over this? What do you mean nobody cares? Just laughing? No, I mean Arkansas, the great state of northern Arkansas, who doesn't want to come to this community of ours? No one wants to come to Arkansas. The real estate agent told us everyone wanted that piece of property. Okay, well, so we'll just start in Arkansas, and then we're going to move to Missouri. Missouri's even prettier. Still nobody? How about I say it louder? Whites only community. We're going to broadcast it, let everyone know only whites, non-Jewish. How segregated can we get this? Still no. Okay, so we'll call this whole thing Return to the Land. Does that make people mad? It does, because it's funny coming from white people returning to a land that was never theirs. Okay, so we'll call it Return to the Land. We'll start in Arkansas, expand to Missouri. What if we say we're going to go into all 50 states? Does that make people mad? They're still ignoring us. How is the top liked comment, no one gives a shit? Okay, well, we need to set up some interviews. The second most liked comment is Good Riddance Whiteys. Okay, now I'm offended. We need to get this on national news because we want people pissed off, because that's the only way we can feel anything emotionally. Who's gonna build our homes? What about the Mexican restaurants? Who's gonna open and run those? I don't know if we thought this all the way through.
Restaurants. No tacos. Look, niggas care about tacos. That's the first thing I thought about when they started talking about deportation and snatching people up. Damn, where am I gonna get real tacos from?
Where am I gonna get real tacos from? Because I will drive out to Bruford.
I'm listening.
To get the good stuff.
We're gonna have to get some shit shipped in from Mexico.
They should only eat Taco Hell.
That's not. They shouldn't even be afforded Taco Hell. The fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody. And the thing about it is, now when it becomes a white neighborhood and they're trying to kill people or something like that, that's fine. You know what? I grew up next to white neighborhoods all the fucking time. I've been to all white neighborhoods all the time. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. There's parts of Brooklyn that are, especially the Jewish parts. Now, there has been a lot of reverse gentrification. Well, not reverse gentrification. It's gentrification because black people have been making more money and can move into the Jewish neighborhoods. And then now the Jews are moving further down into our neighborhoods. Because my brother's block in New York, half of his block is all black and half of his block is Jewish white people. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up around predominantly white neighborhoods where everybody in the neighborhood is white. All the businesses in the neighborhood is white. The hospital in the neighborhood is white. No reason for your black ass to be going there. Unless you going through that bitch. You better not be, you know what I'm saying? I don't have many white Jewish friends or many white Italian friends. So it really didn't impact me other than knowing that, damn, this is classism and racism. But outside of that, it did not affect my everyday fucking life. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do, ride through their neighborhoods, whatever. These communities in Arkansas, as long as y'all let niggas ride through there and don't bother nobody.
But it ain't even, they don't have no road. They often, like, they literally in the middle of nowhere talking about we don't care.
Y'all, this is the thing that people forget. Unlike the Indians and unlike the other peoples of the world, black people go where the fuck they want.
You ain't lied.
The whole world,
straight,
right? The whole world would still be washing their ass with dirt if it wasn't for the Moors going where the fuck they want. You can't tell black people ever you can't go there. You can tell me I can't live there. You can tell me I can't work there. You can tell me I can't fuck your bitches. But I damn sure gonna ride my black ass through your white ass neighborhood. You can't stop me. That's the one thing about black people that is undeniable. We are found in every DNA, everywhere around the world, because you cannot tell black people we can't go there. There's none of that. There's none of that. So if you think your white ass town, now if you want to show up at the front gate of your town with guns and ammunition, then we're gonna have a problem. But if you think my black ass not just gonna ride through that bitch just because a nigga want to see, you crazy. There's nowhere in the world where you cannot find black DNA because we go where the fuck we want to go.
That might be a reason too, but the real reason is because everybody derives from black people. Black people were the originals. The oldest person that you can find, the oldest living human fossil that they found is a black woman named Lucy.
That's true. But I guarantee you, if you trace and talk to enough ancestors, black dick done been on every fucking inch of this world. Black dick done touched every inch of this fucking world. There's nowhere in this world where anybody's ancestor did not get some black dick. Okay? Okay? So much black dick circumnavigated the world that white folks had to build boats to figure out where the fuck these black people keep coming up. Every time I go somewhere, it's a nigga that look like them. We need to get somewhere first. Got to America, black dick done been here already. Half the Indians look like us. Got to Australia, nothing but black dick.
I can't breathe.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth.
I can't breathe. If y'all don't tune in to All Hustle No Fear in the morning and y'all watch that other foolishness, I don't know. Do you know how much history? You got science, you got current events and motivation all this morning in the last 2 hours.
Listen, man.
You got all that. All that.
In history. And the number and you want to know what's crazy about all that shit? The number one reason why white men want to segregate is black dick. It is. It is. It's not because we taking your jobs. It's not because we ruining your neighborhoods. It's because we fucking the shit out y'all women and making these fucking mixed kids superstar athletes that now your son, who's all white bread, can't even compete with. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know how back in the day they used to say men with small penises used to buy a Porsche or something huge. Right. Every time I see white people segregate themselves, the first thought of mine is, damn, somebody must got some black dick in his wife.
Oh, okay.
Or she been talking about black dick.
History. If you don't know, one of the main reasons why cannabis is illegal is because they said that it made white women more susceptible to having sex with black and brown men. Just saying, cannabis makes white bitches fuck black men. That was the government's response to weed.
Listen.
So what he's saying,
it's not just their response. They had fucking studies done, which means they sat 100 white bitches down and asked them after you smoke the weed. No, they asked them, well, we found your husband said you had some black dick. What were the circumstances of the black? How did you end up with black dick inside you? Well, he came over with the marriage. It's the marijuana.
That marijuana and that jazz music.
And that jazz music. Y'all seen Sinners. Y'all seen Sinners. Fucking fuck. You know why Planned Parenthood was started?
She said you gonna do all of that and you put your tongue in my puss.
Clearly, none of her white compatriots.
She said, "The way you're not gonna walk away from me like that and tell me you love me, scream at me, and pull my hair and put your tongue in my puss, and think you just gonna walk your black ass away from me."
Nope.
No. Okay. They are dying in the comment section. First of all, because if I don't say this one, I'll just lose it for myself. Damn, I gotta go back so far. Back to the first set of stuff we were talking about, okay? Because I've got to go back so far. David said, "Bro, you are spitting facts, not the mail with the crayons on it." Teacher Anitra said, "Tell him, Stony."
That's Stony Boney, God.
David said, "I'm dead. I'm over here dying." He definitely said both parents are wrong in that first situation. He also said, honestly, there had to be something else going on with this situation that we don't know about, because CPS only takes your kids when they are in hostile situations. So they might have found
there had to be shit going on before this.
Yeah.
This might have been the last straw.
Yeah. David Frazier said FDW. Fuck them white folks.
Oh,
He also said that white lady in that video was hilarious. Okay.
Oh yeah, with the they look so homely.
Teacher Nitra said them tacos gonna be bland. She also says, "I grew up in DC. It was a melting pot. Jamaicans on one corner, Chinese on another, blacks in the middle, and whites up the street."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I grew up in San Diego, so for me it was like that too. I was just talking to somebody when I was driving last night, and he was from San Diego, and I was like, man, I just knew if I would have stayed in San Diego, I'm telling you right now, my kid would have been black and Ethiopian, because them Ethiopian folks out in San Diego are beautiful. I'm talking about the forehead might be big as hell, but God damn, they are gorgeous. Them Ethiopian men
and Eritrean.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Ethiopian
and Eritrean
beautiful
women, they are beautiful.
They
can tell
they are
when
beautiful,
you look
and they're
at that,
just so fucking graceful and shit. Like their posture is so
Right.
fucking they are so beautiful.
You can tell that God created them first.
Yeah, and then
everybody else are derivatives. Because
they're the blueprint.
Those are some of the straightest standing people. They perfect
their
posture.
Women don't walk; they glide.
Their
women,
beautiful
the
long
way
legs.
They just stroll through. They're just
all right,
so.
We glazing the Eritreans.
Yeah. We are, and they can have that. Anyways, but yeah, in San Diego, everybody was black, and this goes back to what Stoner was just saying. That everybody was black, and you were Blaxican. That's black and Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
You were Philippine black, or whatever black and Filipino. That was a big one. Those black and Filipino kids, those are some of the most beautiful children you will ever see. They're gonna have the worst acne.
Yes.
They're gonna have the worst acne throughout their high school years. But if they can get some Proactive or some Noxzema,
once they get through that, let me tell you something. So
some beautiful babies.
My godson is black and Filipino, right?
Beautiful kids.
And you know, my daughter, he's born a couple years before my daughter. I told his daddy specifically, I told his mama too, you keep your son away from my motherfucking daughter. Okay? Because I could see already. And now this little motherfucker.
Oh, he's a killer.
He's a killer. Of course, he's probably gonna date some homely looking white or black girl. He ain't gonna date to his full potential because he doesn't know yet.
Right.
But when he get to 30,
he's a killer. He's a killer. He's a killer. And I'm telling you, I already know what it is. It's gonna be it's gonna be a black man with a Filipino.
That's exactly
with a
what.
Filipino
That's
woman.
exactly.
And I'm telling you,
and
it's
his
gonna be
mom
the most
is beautiful.
Kid.
His mom is beautiful, and his dad is a handsome basketball Air Force man.
Mm-hmm.
Met her in the Air Force. This nigga's a full physique. His mama's a fucking drop dead gorgeous. She could be a model. Their fucking son. But he's my godson. So,
and I'm gonna tell you something else that's beautiful as hell too. When you get a Mexican man with a black woman, the kids that they make,
black
them kids be beautiful as hell.
Black in anything work and make beauty. You know what I'm saying?
It
works. And make except the only
I'm gonna say what he about to try to say, and he's trying to say it nice. You got to be careful with black and white kids because sometimes they look like the little boy from Pigpen. They look like Pigpen from
what are you gonna say?
They do. They kind of look like Trailer Park Kids. They look a little dusty.
Yeah.
They look a little sandy.
They
cute when they grow up, but they look a little. They look
everything
a little.
you saying. I was gonna say about like Eastern Europeans.
Oh,
like blacks and Russians be like, or blacks and Israelis be like,
You gotta be careful.
You gotta be, but yeah, and and certain trailer trash.
Yeah, certain. They'll look a
but
little.
this is the one exception.
Think like
to that.
Think like a dirty Mariah Carey. That's what
the one exception to that is for some reason, if you are horrible, ugly looking black man, and you get with a horrible trailer trash looking white woman, they always make Gerber babies. Their babies are the most like God.
You
like
hold
God
them
says,
and squish them and
like
stuff.
God says, I know I fucked your life up. I know I fucked your life up. If y'all by some chance find each other, I'm gonna bless y'all. I swear.
I just want to say this.
Nobody else wants y'all.
For everybody out there who get mad at people who call babies ugly, I just want to say
babies be ugly.
Thank you. Because look, where do you get the ugly adults from? They don't just come out of nowhere. They start out looking like some weird babies.
Especially the ugly people. When you see their picture, like, oh, you still look the same.
It makes sense.
Anyway.
Plus, I be seeing some of y'all parents, and I be like, look, it made sense.
Yeah.
Like your baby look just like you.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Since we were talking about racism and stuff like that, and we were talking about because we got a couple more minutes. Since we were talking about racism and we were just talking about that city or whatever, one of the things I did want to bring up was this young lady. I want to show this video where she was just talking about there are more and more places that are starting to become racist, that are starting to show their true colors and say we don't want blacks here and stuff like that. And she actually wants to bring back the whites only signs. She said, I would love that to come back. She said, because show me that you're racist. See, the difference between then and now is we understand that our black dollar is really powerful. And so let's start using that against people, right? And I don't know if you guys have seen it or whatnot, but I think there are a couple of companies that are putting their whites only signs in front of y'all and y'all don't realize it. Dunkin' Donuts just did it with their ad where they're trying to basically say that they're pushing eugenics. Okay, Dunkin' Donuts and American Eagle.
American Eagle with that jeans. That shit was
so.
Did you see
if they have the whites only sign out? My thing is to say respect it. And let them hold that sign up and
don't spend your money with
and do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do.
I don't think we need the whites only flat signs back, but we need to be more mindful of Dixie flag. Whenever you see that, don't spend your money. You need to be mindful of. I hate to say it, but any nigga wearing a red hat.
Be very careful. It better have better have a B on it. It better say Boston.
Right.
It better say Boston.
Or Clippers or something on it.
You know
if it's
have
red,
have two white socks on it. Better be a Red Sox hat.
If I walk into a store and I don't even see MAGA on the front, I see the back of your red hat, I'm probably gonna turn my black ass back around. You know what I'm saying?
And don't argue with them.
No.
Don't fight. Like there's no reason to fight these people to take your money. That's crazy to me. Keep your money and then let everybody else know why.
Don't shop with them.
Yeah.
Don't do
just let us know. But you ain't even got to be loud or proud about it. Just, hey, you guys, I'm in this establishment right now. They told me and I'm about to leave because they don't want my business because of the way that I look. It's all because of something that I have absolutely no control over. How much melanin is in my skin? Okay. And so I am leaving because they are asking me to, but I'm just letting you guys know before you get here, whether you are white or black, if you decide to patronize these people, just know that this is how they feel. And there are a lot of people who don't play that shit. And it's not white, black, it's just people in general. And there's another one that's starting to happen, and I'm paying attention to this one, and I hope this go live. I really do. I hope this one goes live. So there's a thread on TikTok of people in Atlanta who are talking about their experiences working for some of these people and how some of these people are closeted racists and talking about some of the things that they're doing. One of the things that they were saying was there's this one group, and I'll find the video and I'll post it, but there's this one restaurant where they are very TikTok influencer based, right? So when they go viral on TikTok, especially if they go viral on a black page, they will raise the prices up when they know you guys are about to start coming in. Do with that information what you want.
You said they will raise the prices when they know that they have
like let's say they paid a black influencer, or let's say a black influencer came in and now that video is going viral. So they know it's about to be an uptick of black people that are about to come in and whatever, right? They will raise the prices.
I would too.
On their menu.
I would too, because niggas don't tip.
I don't feel that way, but
I tip.
Yeah, like
But I've been sitting at tables with multiple niggas, 10 niggas,
and they don't tip.
And niggas don't want to tip.
But I know white people that don't tip. It's people. It's frugal. It's frugal, cheap ass people. But when you listen to the lady put her information out, she's saying that they're doing it specifically because
but another reason why I would do that is
that's
because
still wrong.
That's still wrong. But another reason I would do it is because TikTok fan bases are not real fan bases. Y'all gonna show up for the one time that you saw that fucking ad. You're never gonna come back. You're probably gonna come and hit 20, 30 deep. You're not gonna eat the food. You're gonna take all these fucking pictures. You're gonna be rude to my fucking waitress staff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise the price on. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna raise the price on any group of people once I hit that TikTok. TikTok is the reason I'm going to raise the price. Not because it's black people, white people, because of the generation of people. TikTok, y'all going to show up with attitudes. And I want the shit to look exactly like I saw on TikTok. Bitch, it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm not saying that if it's specifically black people geared, that's fucked up. But if it's TikTok geared, I totally understand.
Yeah.
TikTok is so fucking.
So the thing though was basically saying that there are a lot of restaurants around Atlanta that are treating their employees bad, and they had a list of restaurants where people were talking about the systematic racism or just owners stealing tips and different things like that. And I feel like we should boycott those places as well. If you know that they're treating their employees horribly, why would you continue to give them money? Like
I don't
to
like
work
going
together.
to restaurants like you go to STK, right? You go to STK, and because it's
I'm so lame because I've always called that place steak.
I mean, it is steak.
Oh, okay, bet.
It is steak.
Okay, bet.
But it's like my name, Stoner Brown.
Right.
But when you go in there, it's called STK.
Okay.
It's a play on words.
Okay.
Anyway, you go to STK, and while you know this restaurant is a chain restaurant owned by white people, owned by a predominantly black white company, when you go in there, everyone is black. You know what I'm saying? And while it makes you feel comfortable because you're an African American, you also know that you're playing to my fucking African American black. You're playing to me and my culture. This is not a African American establishment. Y'all just made sure y'all hired nothing but African Americans because that's who's gonna come in there. White folks don't even go to STK no more. They don't. They go somewhere else. That has become the black luxury steakhouse, and it's not even luxury. It's just high priced. You know what I'm saying? If you've been there before, you would know the sides ain't good. The steaks come out fucking cold.
I feel like that about Houston's. I don't really go to Houston's.
I ain't been to Houston
But
in
it's
years.
also because of how they treat black people. But I definitely feel like Houston's is overrated.
Nah, bro, Slutty Vegan. Remember, Slutty Vegan? We was back at fucking Metro when Slutty was blowing up. Remember, they was downstairs. This is Deuce talking. He said Slutty Vegan blew up because of TikTok, and he also said
I think Slutty Vegan blew up more because of her her proximity to celebrities and stuff. She was having people like Tyler Perry and stuff coming out eating her burgers, and y'all was following because of that shit.
Exactly. Slutty Vegan blew up not because of TikTok. It blew up because of her proximity in Atlanta and being a black-owned business.
She had the mayor out there,
and not only that, she went to a predominantly she went to HBCU. She had all the black.
She had
people.
all the contacts.
You're right.
That's
She
what
had
I'm
all the
saying.
black
She knew
people
the right
credit-
people
Yep.
to get out
Yep.
there to make y'all feel FOMO. It wasn't about
Nigga,
TikTok.
they came-
It was about FOMO. And then she made you feel funny because you was eating something called a hussy tussy and a floody.
And they call you a
slutty
slut
bitch.
when you
And
come in the
yeah,
door.
right, exactly. And so you felt all of those church
I don't
ladies
have no
felt
problem,
okay
but
with that little bit of
I knew something
hoeing.
was wrong with this business when they got chased out of Clark, Atlanta.
That just happened though.
That's what I'm saying. I knew something was before. I knew
Really? Because
before that, I knew there was problems and there were issues. But
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? I try in any business. I know that there's always going to be a negative side to everything you do.
Right.
No matter how positive you do it, no matter how good you do it.
And that's how I felt because one of our really close friends has been talking shit about this woman from the start. He has been very loud and vocal about F Slutty Vegan. And I was like, I trust him, but are you just being whatever? And as things have come out, I'm like, God damn it, he was right. Sean, you know Sean with our bar.
Yeah.
Sean has been so loud about F Slutty Vegan for the longest. He has never liked Pinky Cole, and he has had some of the craziest stuff to say. But as we are going down the rabbit hole,
More and more shit came out.
He was right.
When I first met Pinky and Slutty Vegan is there at my building doing an interview with Morning Culture because her and Ronnie are good friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I first met them. She brought samples. That's when I first tried the burger. I was like, wow.
Did you like it?
When I first had Slutty Vegan, I liked it. A year later, during the Super Bowl, we have them come to our same building. We host a Super Bowl party, and they're the main caterer. They're pretty much the only caterer. And that was the only option of food for anybody to get, and it was not good.
Really?
And it was a bad experience. But that was when she first started her food trucks out and stuff like that. And she was really promoting. And Deuce is talking about she ran them up on TikTok and stuff like that. But Deuce was there. We were all there. And this shit was not good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I still haven't had it. I'm one of those people who's like, you're not gonna tell me to eat like me. Like either I'm gonna eat it or I'm not. And I don't do soy burgers or I haven't had a bean burger yet that just made me feel like
I've had
that. Like I don't know. I'm not
back in the days when I was a kid, I had a bean burger that was really good. And then since then, because of all the things they do now to make everything fake and preserve it, the bean burgers taste weird. But back in the days, I had like a real mushed up bean. Somebody made these real burgers in their house, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? But since then, no. But since then,
Raw Country said, yeah, she high priced for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, but I will say this, that she opened up a lane for commercial fast food vegan. You know what I'm saying? That was not there before. And
Kevin Hart tried it and it didn't work out. But you're absolutely right.
Right.
And we need more of that.
We need more of that.
We need better options.
Not saying that I would eat vegan, because that whole idea, I hate to say it, is asinine. You vegan folk are fucking ridiculous. Just eat vegetables.
That's
you
what I was about to
say.
Can y'all just make vegetables cheaper?
All your fucking
If I could get a salad for under $10.
I feel like vegan food, and I know somebody's gonna cancel me for this and probably this clip, but like vegan food is the transvestite of food. Born one way and always trying to be another.
I think it was the 1990s use of transvestite. instead of just trans. I think that's what it
Oh,
was.
okay. Well, I'll say
Yeah.
trans.
Yeah, because you really took it back to a Law and Order episode for me. That man said transvest. Look, Teacher Anitra said stoner. I think it wasn't the trans. We got what you meant. It wasn't the trans. It was the use of transvestite. That's like you took it back to calling folks retarded. Like we're not supposed to use that word no more. But I get what you're saying.
Transvestite no more.
I don't know.
Transgender.
Transgender.
Sorry.
Right. There you go.
Vegan food is transgender. Is the transgender of food.
There we go.
Born broccoli, but wants to be burgers.
There we go. That's what I got you. Woo! That's definitely
Sorry, Anitra. Sorry.
Woo!
Dude's going crazy over here. That nigga said gender fluid. Oh God!
Yo, I love this show.
That nigga said gender fluid.
This Raw Country talk about fried cauliflower that identifies as fried chicken. They've been talking about not the transvestite of food.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's why I'm only on the show one day a week. Because
Teacher
Nisha
said
over here dying. She done died.
Teacher Anitra said that was close.
Listen.
Yo.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Okay, look, before we get out of here, because we gotta go. After that, we gotta go. This is fuck this. We gotta go. Okay. I've said more F words on this show than I have in a month. In a total month. Okay. Before we go, Stoner, I hear that you coming back. Is this true? Is the rumor true?
Yes, I am coming back.
Okay.
Probably
so
maybe a different format to the show.
Okay, bet. Because I was just about to ask you about that because I think we are really liking the headline news with Stoner.
Oh yeah.
Every day you're giving us, the clickbaits and just letting us know, and then he hits you with but go Google it for yourself.
Yes,
because I'm not gonna tell you the information. I'm just telling you what happened, what they said. Right. Now go figure it out.
Figure it out.
And
go read the whole. because so many times people just look at the story on the internet and they just say. And what I've learned, the reason why I started doing this is because I know. Everybody's timeline don't look like mine. If you get on my Instagram timeline, there is no ass shaking. There's no booties. There's nothing. All it is all day.
I can't say that. There's gonna be some inappropriate ass.
In my shit, I don't have anything like that. All I have is news because I'm a big news guy, sports and regular news. So I'm like, I know y'all niggas not seeing all this shit because ain't nobody. There's no way y'all seen it. So I started doing these little updates, and I also realized that. People don't do the backstory. So what I do is I look at on the internet, go Google it, figure out what the real story is, and give y'all a little punchline that you should go look for.
Yeah. And that's basically the basis of All Hustle, No Fear as well.
Deuce
we just get into
he need a time slot. Deuce, you need to come up here and do all Hustle, No Fear for real.
Come up here and do all Hustle,
you really
no
need
fear.
to come up here and do it, man.
Especially early in the morning. Hey, this is 6 years for me. Next month, August makes 6 years of All Hustle, No Fear. So anybody that's out there that wants to come up and celebrate country,
and
you out of town, huh?
You need to go do the Purple Show too. They got 1 million viewers.
Okay, yeah. I come on your show, you come. Look, you touch mine, I touch yours.
Goodness gracious.
Come on.
I don't even like that because I don't like putting two light skins together. I don't like putting two light skins together.
Why David said we got him kicked out of class? David said, well, I've been kicked out of class.
David, start a GoFundMe. Start a GoFundMe. Oh, God.
Raw Country said, oh my God, I'm clutching my pearls. I love y'all. Y'all, this is All Hustle, No Fear on his 92.3. We got to get out of here. And even though Stoner don't have a show coming up at 11 o'clock, I'm going to make him sit in the car with me and we going to have a oil change session because we haven't done it in a long time. So I think we're going to go live.
Oh God!
This time because we're gonna go because the conversations in the car be even crazier. Okay, they be even crazier. Teacher Anitra said, "Lord have mercy." Lord have mercy.
I'm sure I'm embarrassing my parents.
Man, hey, this is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. We got to get out of here, but I won't see you tomorrow. My kid, for some reason, the school done decided that open house for the high school is early in the morning. So I got to go be a mom tomorrow, and I'm going to do that. Shut up, Anitra. And after that, I see y'all on Monday. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Art and Spark is on the 16th.
Where my tokers at? Let's put some smoke in the air. This Saturday, we're puffing and painting. Visit Art in Spark to reserve your seats for our next sesh. And you already know your favorite host with the most, the Hood Unicorn, will be in the building. Follow Art in Spark on Instagram to see this week's masterpiece. Puff, puff, pass. Bring in a friend. Make sure you can sit together with our new reserved seating. Pick your painting spot from our seat map at checkout. But don't wait. Make sure you reserve yours before they're gone. Visit www.artspark.com for more information. That's Art and Spark on Instagram and www.artandspark.